Hello friends, Rebel Leader here, and welcome back to the Sandman. Okay, so this should be the final episode of this part, hopefully. Okay. He told me to be careful and not fall down the stairs. Now, there are multiple endings to this game, because, you know, it is strange. So, I'm going to show you the bad ending first, and then I'll show you the good ending. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm assuming it said Sandman. It was hard not being able to sleep, right? I understand. I've been suffering the same way. Really, I'd want to be put to sleep too. I've wondered how good it would be to forget all the bad things and sleep. But I don't want to sleep forever. I want to wake up, even if it might be a bad day. I'm sorry I can't understand, Sandman, but this is the only thing I can do. Alright, it's final boss time. Let's do this. Gonna hit you. Okay. So if you wait, or hit him with the wand. I kill him. This is the bad end. Remember, we're not gonna keep this run. Sandman? Which is what I did on accident for the first time, because it was reflex. Sophie. You killed Sandman? I killed him. I killed the Sandman. I killed a fairy. Why? Why did this happen? What should I have done? Yeah, you effed up, girl. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sandman. No. That's not it. She's got the anime shadow over the eyes effect. You know it's bad news. Uh-oh. Sophie's finally lost it. It's Sandman's fault. Because he put humans to sleep forever. Because he was so selfish. So, I haven't done anything. I've done nothing wrong. It's always been like that. I do nothing wrong, but put up with so much. That's what irritates me. Makes me sleepless. Yes, it's all their fault. Is that their weird? Will you go back to your world, Sophie? Lullaby. You'll grant my wishes, right? What do you want? Don't you know? Sing me a lullaby now, like you sang in the human world. The Tooth Fairy's mad. You've stopped up work, he says. Just ignore that washed-up fairy. Do you want to see this view too? It really is quite beautiful. All those selfish fools sleeping with such idiotic faces. And they'll never wake up. For all eternity. Sophie is really, it's a gorgeous dress on her, but the crazy look is not doing her any favors. It feels truly wonderful. Watching them makes my heart bound. Bound or pound? I assume bound. Lullaby, the songs you sang wouldn't put me to sleep. To take revenge, I have to do it myself. Yes, this is revenge. Revenge on those who took sleep from me. Why haven't you vanished, Lullaby? The Sandman's gone. I can't disappear until you sleep. So she basically has Lullaby for all eternity. Fool, I'll never sleep, and the night will never end. You granted my wishes, yes. I won't sleep anymore. The dawn will never come. No one will get in my way. I'll live forever in this world of night. In place of that imbecile Sandman, whose love of humans killed him. Obviously, we're not sticking with that end. That is not the correct ending that we want. I do not wish that upon. So, let's do this right this time. Okay. This is the time. Sleeping sand. That's what you gotta do. So he can sleep. He can finally rest. Good night, Sandman. You don't have to put up with it anymore. Take a nice rest. Sophie. You put Sandman to sleep? I couldn't kill him. He put up with so much for humans. He just wanted to sleep. How long will he sleep? Who knows? He was up for centuries straight. Maybe he'll sleep for centuries too. I see. What is it, Sophie? Maybe it was all that effort, finally. But I feel really sleepy now. Well, I thought, Sophie, I thought you were gonna like curl up on the ground like a cute cat or something. I didn't expect you to face plant. It's no good. I'm just too sleepy. If I fall asleep now, sorry, if I can't wake everyone up, will all the humans die in their sleep? No, they won't die. Time has stopped for them. They'll just keep sleeping. That's good. If I can wake up, I won't just put up with the bad things. I'll get back at Reagan, and I'll tell Anne a thing or two. And Papa, I'll apologize to him. And also, I'll try to be friends with David. I'm sad I never even told him, but now we can be friends. I just want to have fun with him. I wonder if David thinks of me as his friend. Of course, you should know best how nice he is. There's so much I've wanted to do. I want to think about tomorrow, but I'm too sleepy to stay up. One last gift from Lullaby. Ma? Shh. Quiet, dear. Not another word. There's nothing to worry about. You don't have to fear any monsters in the closet. I'll be right here. Did you say your prayers before bed? But I haven't heard you say it yet. Sophie, say it for me. Okay. Good night, Mama. Oh, finally. I was worried about that girl. She needs rest. Let her sleep. And Lullaby can finally disappear because his purpose is fulfilled. Good. Everyone is asleep. Everyone is resting. Sorry. Oh. He is refreshed. Aw. Just taking care of Sophie. That's so nice. Yeah, I had from the start, it was a little too suspicious that the Sandman was, quote-unquote, like, the bad guy. Like, you know, the Crooked Man wasn't truly a bad guy either, but the Sandman was even less antagonistic. Aw. Making sure she's okay. I'm gonna think that as, like, a grandfatherly figure, not as a, like, creepy. Because truly, he cares about humans, but it's not in a weird way. He's gonna turn the time back on. Good, good. There's the ticking of the clock. Morning. Am I back? Was it all a dream? Oh, sorry. I have to actually, like, move now instead of just talk. Okay, let's get dressed for school. It's going to be a busy day, I assume. Oh. Papa, weren't you staying at work? Morning, Sophie. I was working, but I fell asleep. I just got back now. Wait, Sophie. Is there something you want to tell me? What? What was that call from the school about? I've never gotten a call from Sister Mary before. What in the world happened? You didn't do something bad, did you? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Listen, Sophie, I said I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong. Why did you get called? Just think about it. But not like you would know. That's right. You wouldn't know. Because you never pay attention to me. Just work, work, work. Never spending time with me. When was the last time we ate together? When did you last say goodnight or good morning? You've never even done that for me. I'm not a good kid because of my selfishness made you push yourself again. Sophie. So Sophie has a new leash on life. She's gonna speak her mind today, apparently. Which is good. It's not healthy to bottle all that stuff up. It's good to communicate with people. Which is hilarious because I'm horrible about that. People pleaser by heart. Oh no, that's not good, Sophie. Your hair's all red. Did you hit your head? Are you bleeding? Oh, right. That's just the regular color. Silly me. Is your house built on a cliff or what, Reagan? Huh? Just look at that hair. Looks like you got in a tornado and the tornado won. But if you live on a windy cliff, that might explain a few things, like what a blowhard you are. Sophie chose savagery this morning. What are you girls laughing at? You reap what you sow, man. Hey, what's gotten into you? What's gotten into you? I'm the only one you can ever show off in front of. You've always been Reagan the blubbering crybaby. You... Wah! It's Waluigi. Hey, stop it, you two. Sorry, that might be copyright, I don't know. What's all this about? My word, what happened here? Miss Grundler, Miss Bloomberg, you're coming to my room this instant. You first, Miss Grundler. I feel bad for Sophie because that is a very unfortunate last name. I quit being your sandbag. If you make fun of me, I'll pay it back 100-fold. And nobody's making fun of my mom's red hair. Which is fair, because ginger hair is gorgeous. I decided I'll fix my own problems. I'll do what I can do about the things I don't like. How about you do the same? If you swear to never bully me again, I'll gladly talk it out with you, like old times. Good. Extending that olive branch of friendship. That is nice. I know that's hard to do if somebody bullies you. Sophie. Why? Why did you do that? That's so mean to Reagan. Anne, don't start. Does it matter to you, Anne? I'm the one being teased. I do care, Sophie. Then why did you only ever watch? That's right. If you really were her friend, you would have stood up for her. You said you were worried, but you just stayed quiet. You're just glad it meant that you wouldn't be a target, wouldn't you? Weren't you? No, I wanted to help, but... Liar. Just tell the truth. Say you were too scared. Sophie. I'm sorry. I was the one who told you that I was fine, so you shouldn't worry. I really did want someone to help, but I put up with it so you wouldn't worry. I thought you might not be my friend. So I was the liar. But I'm not doing that anymore. I won't let Reagan get the better of me. I'll send her insults back and answer if she picks a fight. You might not like that, but if it's okay with you, I'd like us to stay friends. This should be productive. I'm disappointed in you, Miss Grundler. A scuffle in the middle of the classroom. As a young lady, you should be ashamed. There's always going to be a breaking point, ma'am. While I don't know what happened myself, well, there's your problem. You gotta ask what happened. Get witnesses and stuff. Like, at least try to solve what happened. Such violent behavior is so unbefitting of you. It's like what a little kid would do. Do you remember the passage from Job at my sermon? Enduring suffering heightens our merit. Hardship is no reason to use force. I'm no saint. And why is that? I can just grin and bear it, but does it mean I'll be repaid? Greater merit? Am I really supposed to just put up with all my hardship for that? Not even. Screw putting up with bad things to be called a saint. I don't want to be a saint. I just want to be human. It's far more important to be able to sleep at night, to do everything I can day by day, and to look forward and sleep looking forward to tomorrow. Are you talking back to me, Miss Grundler? Do you think it's right to childishly do as you please? Do you think God would approve? And why can't you be a child? What was it? The kingdom of heaven belongs to those such as these. That's good. That's good. Using scripture. Do not raise such quibbles with me. What I am saying is that your attitude is... I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that one. Because ever since I was little, I know I've had someone watching over me. I will be telling your father about this. He may be busy with work, but this I cannot overlook. I'm going to have a long talk with him. Do what you will, sister, but he won't be available today. I have important business with him. Miss Grundler. Oh, well. So Sophie is clearing the air, getting some... I personally hate conflict, so I would never... This stresses me out, but it would work. I see what she's doing. I appreciate it. Papa, did you not go to work? I took the day off. I see. Sophie. I'm sorry. For not realizing how you felt. I thought you hated me. You're in high school now, and I wanted to be close, but I thought you'd be annoyed. I'm busy at work, true, but I convinced myself if I just kept working, you could be happy. But I guess I was misguided. I didn't know how lonely you felt. I'm truly sorry, Sophie. Can you forgive your papa? I'll be praying for the day I can. Sophie. Yes, hug it out. Yes. I'm sorry for the awful things I did. I love you, Papa. There we go. That's what we wanted. Give Sophie a hug. I was scared to sleep in an empty house. I worried over things that were hiding in the closet like I was a little kid. I don't want to be alone. Papa, stay with me. Finally. Of course, Sophie. You're my precious daughter. Today's the end of a long, cold war between us. How about we go out for something to eat, Sophie? Sorry, Papa. Hold that thought. There's somewhere else I want to go. There's one more relationship to patch up. Yeah, they are. David and Shirley. Ow, jeez. What'd you do? I fell asleep watching TV at your place, so my neck's really sore. No wonder your neck looked crooked. Clever. That's a reference to The Crooked Man. If you haven't watched the Crooked Man series, it's on my channel somewhere. Go find it. David. Hey, Sophie. Long time no see. Oh, right. I should introduce you. This is Shirley, my fiancée. Nice to meet you, Sophie. I've heard about you from David. Hi, Shirley. Nice to meet you, too. Huh, you seem pretty happy. Something good happened? Well, there's a lot I want to talk about. A lot happened, and a lot changed. With Anne, Reagan, Papa, and also the Sandman. Sandman? Feels like I've heard of that. What was it? He's a fairy, David. A sleeping fairy. He uses his sand to put people to sleep. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Lots of fun, Sophie. We're going out to dinner, so do you want to come? You can tell me all about it. Yeah, that sounds great. Sure, let's go. She knows Sandman's watching through his telescope. I like that little acknowledgement to him to say, hey, I'm okay. I'm living my life. So ends the tale of the Sandman. Made up? Of course it isn't. You remember it, don't you? Though you were asleep, you remember a night that felt like eternity. That night was the night you slept while the Sandman stopped time. Now close your little eyes. I'll tell you another story tomorrow. Good night, my little dear. Happy ending. Yay! Don't stay up too late. Good. I'll reserve judgment for the end of this in just a second, because number one, I want to say puzzles are good. I like it. Collecting all the things. The story was good. The plot was good, as expected, of the same people who came up with the Crooked Man. However, there are some loose ends to tie up. Like, we never got Sophie's soul back from the unicorn. That's like a problem, right? Sandman, that's like the biggest concern that I have. Music is good and all that fun stuff. But the reason I am stalling, I cannot move it any faster. But this is only part of the story. This is the final part of this part of the story. However, thank you, Yuri, for another great game. getting to it as quickly as I can. Yeah, the credits are kind of short, but this is only part of the story, and I'm going to show you in a second. Pause. Come on. There we are. Congratulations on beating the Sandman, and thank you for playing. To those who also played the Crooked Man, you have my additional thanks. This game differed in every way from its predecessor. Apologies to those who were expecting I don't know what that means, but I've been planning this since starting the last game. I'm very glad to have finished it. The Something Man series currently has 4 games in it. The story and mood differ depending on the man, so I hope people will try the other entries. Again, congratulations and thanks for playing. There we go. This bed leads to a bonus scenario where you can see the story from a different perspective. I'm all about that. Is my bread and butter. Let me tell you what. I love it when they tell the story from different characters' perspectives. Beat it to get some extras such as character bios. Should take about an hour to go through. Recommended for all those who want all the plot. So this bonus scenario is the same story except it is told from the Sandman's perspective. So I'm sure as we play it, we'll get more knowledge on why he's not the bad guy, why he's motivated to do things, and all that stuff. I love it when we tell different scenarios. But I'll save that for the next one. So, I'm glad we finished this part of the Sandman. I'll start the next one next time. I care about you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye, friends.